Okay, Steve, here's our 3D rendering of the wall unit. Starting with the wall unit for the library and books, this is what we have here. So our base cabinets are 18 deep. This windowsill is 19 from the corner, so we're bound by depth there, but that's plenty. Our working countertop space, this bookshelf here is 12 inches deep, and the countertop will overhang the base cabinets by about 1.5 inches. So we'll have 7 inches or so, 7-8 inches of countertop space here. Adjustable shelving. This is a white melamine interior. Metabox drawers on the top here. These columns are 16 deep. These upper cabinets are 12 inches deep with adjustable shelves. And these shelves are 1.5 inches thick on the front. And this is 3/4 thick, which is thick enough, and this acts as a structural component to give it tension with all the books and weight. Our attachment points for that rolling library ladder are on these columns, and these would be panelized columns. If this is a shaker inset panel, this would be an inset panel here, and I would put a break here where it's just a slab panel, which will give an attachment point for the bar to go across. And the rolling library ladder, of course, would be somewhere about in here. And just some perspective with the cost, the hardware alone, the wheels and the roller bearings, not including the bar, that hardware for that library ladder is almost $500. Just one of those luxury items where they get you on it. This is all an exposed interior up here, meaning this is all stained and sealed to match the fronts of the cabinets. Solid wood top, crown molding across the top here. This goes all the way to the ceiling. And your existing crown molding, I would cut about 6 to 8 inches short of this column and return it into the wall. Your existing crown is much larger than the 3¼ inch crown that I would put. There's no clean way to tie those together, so I would just separate them. It looks good, and that's the cleanest way to do that. And again, this is all adjustable shelving for the different size books. That big book that you have in the what I would call the trophy room or garage, I think that was 21 inches tall, so you would have room for all of that. If you have a really deep book, we'd have to weigh in or not if it's worthwhile to make this any deeper, but some of those books may stick out a little bit more than the 12-inch depth, but just 12 inches is a standard bookcase depth. And these pieces on the sides here are scribed to follow the contour of the wall. There aren't any little thin pieces of wood, scribe pieces, to cover up the gap. This is a piece that is cut and with a compass inscribed to the wall to follow the contour of the wall, because there's no such thing as a perfectly straight wall, but it looks a real clean built-in look. And that solid wood top's the same thing from wall to wall, and it's scribed on the ends to give it a real clean built-in look. And the style I'm thinking of for all of this is right here. This is maple, obviously stained, and there's some distressing on it like we see here. This is my idea. If you don't like this, we can certainly change it, but this is what I have quoted this out as. But let me know what you think of this idea. But this would tie in well with those hickory floors. And then the wood top would be the same. Same idea. Back to the other side. Plenty of room here for our monitor. Let's look at it in elevation view so we can see our dimensions. 44 inches underneath. This would tilt down for a keyboard tray. The computer could be mounted under here. File storage. The printer would go in this cabinet, 12-inch deep here and here. This is 9 inches deep. And this is an exposed interior. Glass doors, glass shelves. We could put puck lighting in here. The puck lighting is included. Adjustable shelving, and these. And I just broke these doors up because this would be useful for some storage, some quick storage. Just open up this door instead of the whole thing. But this is held off the wall 18 inches. This is 24 inches deep, but this creates a usable space. If we could go a bit closer, but if we come 6 inches away from the wall, it's just an awkward, unusable space. And a wood countertop on this as well. And this guy stops, let's see, 19 3/4 from the ceiling on this side. But that's what I have so far. Let me know what you think. Not offended if you don't like it or want to add, omit, change. Let me know what you think of this design. And if this works with the budget, we can keep moving forward until we land on something that you're happy with. Thank you.